to the community public safety. So you're going after a student who's graduating and is law-abiding.
It's not law-abiding. He violated law and was told by an immigration judge, you must leave, and he failed to do so.
Well, that response from acting ICE Director Thomas Homan before Congress this week, sparking a new debate on illegal alien arrests by ICE officers. To radio talk show host Gina Loudon and Bustle.com executive editor Julie Alvin. Julie, you say this young man should stay. Make your case.
Well, I think that the issue with this is I am not sure why we're devoting resources to deporting people like this young man, okay? He came to the country when he was 16. He was law-abiding. He was holding down a couple of jobs. He wanted to be an auto mechanic. Donald Trump ran on this rhetoric of we're going to get rid of rapists and murderers, as he seems to believe all immigrants are. And I don't understand how deporting this young law-abiding man who is a couple of days away from his graduation is improving public safety. I'd like us to see these resources devoted elsewhere.
Well, Julie, I have to question law-abiding. He had a deportation or an immigration hearing, which he lost. The judge said, get out of here. So, Gina, you make the opposite case. This young man should go. Go ahead, make that case.
I mean, by her logic, honestly, why have immigration laws at all? I mean, really, isn't that the question we're asking? We have immigration laws like every other country in the entire world for the simple fact that otherwise with unfettered immigration, we are inundated and no country can afford that. We have immigration laws because we so graciously offer the rest of the world a place to come, but they have to do it legally and they have to wait in line. There's nobody out there watching this right now that doesn't have sympathy for this young man who has been put in peril by the law breaking of his parents. And we need to send that message to people so that they don't put their children in these positions.
Gina, it is harsh, is it not? Here's a young, law-abiding guy, came here when he was 16, and we're going to throw him out. Now, is America that kind of country? I ask you first, Gina.
Well, it would be really nice if every criminal who commits a crime, if they could somehow be with their children, but we can't just open our jails and say, okay, well, you were caught drunk driving last night, so we're going to let you be with your child because it seems inhumane to keep you from your child. These laws cannot be based on what we feel. These laws have to be based on doing things legally, the rule of law, waiting in line, waiting your turn, and that's what this mother should have done.
Could it be, Julie, that the ICE director was sending a message? Don't be an illegal, no matter what your hardship, don't come, because we are going to throw you out. That would be a way of preventing more illegals coming across, sending that message. Julie?
I don't believe that he was doing this to send a message. I think that this was just sort of a bad use of resources. You know, I think we need to be sending the message that the people that we are going to be focusing our deportation efforts on are people who are violent criminals, who are gang members, who are, you know, people who are actual threats to public safety. That's where these resources should be going to. I'm not arguing for unfettered immigration. That's not what I'm saying. I'm simply saying that this is not the right use of resources, and this man was fleeing violence in his home country, fleeing gang recruitment in his own country to come to the U.S., and he should not be the focus of this
last word to Gina, and I just want to ask this question. Gina, is your heart in it? Is your heart in sending this young man out?
No, of course not. And my heart breaks. I mean, my background is in psychology, and my heart breaks for every child that has to bear the consequences of their parents who choose to break the law. But my heart also breaks, Stuart, for the people who have lawfully waited their turn in line while this mother decided to step right in front of them, ignore the laws of our country, and made a very poor decision that is going to affect her child. I hate that, but it doesn't change the fact that we have laws to protect the innocent, and we have to protect those who are waiting in line justly.
I'm going to give Julie, you've got 15 seconds.
Honestly, Donald Trump has deported double non-criminals in his administration than Obama did, but fewer people overall. So if Donald Trump's saying he's deporting criminals and lawbreakers and murderers and rapists, that's not what he's doing. He's deporting non-criminals.
Gina and Julie, thanks for joining us. This debate, I suspect, will go on for a very long time. Thanks to both of you.
You bet.
Thanks.